Hey Facebook fam, these are my girls. This is my public school teenager, Hannah. Say hi.
Hi.
And this is one of my homeschoolers, Gabby. On Sundays, we meal prep. Come here, Sam. On Sundays, we meal prep, and that's Sammy, my other homeschooler.
Hi.
So we're getting our week together. And this week we'll be having chicken, long grain rice, broccoli, with creamy mushroom soup blended in, and that's gonna go in the oven. A lot of my dishes, I do oven prep dishes because it makes your week go faster. Look at Sam. When you do oven prep dishes, you can fix several meals at one time and cook them in the oven, one dish meals. And that's a lot of what I'm doing this week. We will have chili going on the table one day this week. Chicken, mushroom, whole wheat pasta going on the table one day this week. And I have my girls help me in the kitchen. I have them doing a little math and measurements because they have to measure. Right now you see the girls working hard behind me. Gabby's working on the ground meat. I do a grass-fed ground meat and turkey mixed together. And Hannah's also working on the beans and the cilantro and all the goodness that goes into your chili dish. And I'll be putting Samantha to work in a minute. And because it's crucial when you're doing homeschool life because you have so much on your plate. And so just keep watching. Hopefully you like what you see. Subscribe, hit the bell, and join us. Keep watching. I'm going to keep the camera rolling so that you can see what's going on. Here we have what's going to be on the table, and I just simply use cream of chicken. I use cream of chicken in here to help with the flavoring. I use some long grain organic brown rice, some chicken breast. I always cut my chicken breast in half. Then to give your rice a little bit more flavor, we use this chicken broth. And the reason why you see two dishes, I always cook for my mother and father. When you cooking, I always cook on Sundays for my parents because they live close to me. And if anybody knows the value of having good parents to help support you, you do whatever you can to try and make things easier for them because they're empty nesters. They've been empty nesters for a while because I'm 43 and I'm the youngest living daughter.
Why do you cut the meat?
My littlest one just asked, if we have a whole piece of meat and we cut one chicken breast in half, so how much is one slice of the chicken breast? You have what?
A half.
A half, one half. You can get math in anywhere when you're homeschooling. You make it all count, honey, and that's what we do. So she said you get one half. Good job, Sam. And I use that. Also, I use a little, I'm gonna step off the camera for a minute. I also, for my salt, I also like to use a little bit of sea salt in my dishes. I don't like to use the regular salt. Just a little bit flavor, and I don't put salt in my parents' dishes because you know the older you get, the more sensitive your taste buds become. So I put that, a little fresh ground pepper. I put in my dishes. So Sammy is my camera girl. I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see her.
Hi.
Say Sam,
Hi.
our camera girl. So Samantha's gonna be going around recording us. Samantha's our camera girl, so she's a big part of this thing so that you guys can join us on our family journey. She's going to be going around just kind of recording, filming so that you can see what's going on, and we'll be talking.
Ground turkey and grass-fed ground beef.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much almost cooked.
Okay, that's good.
So I am making chili. In the chili, I put 3 of these in. They're low sodium because sodium's bad for us. I put pinto beans in, but first I drained out all the liquid, and then I put some more pinto beans. That'd be 2 cans of pinto beans. I had tomato paste. I put all that in there. And I put black beans and kidney beans. And drain this out too. And I also put pico de gallo, all of it. It's mild because We don't like very spicy.
So as I told you, we meal prepping, and now the camera girl is getting to be on television to help. That pot is very hot. I don't know if you can see the smoke. So what are you doing, Gabby?
Okay, so right now we're going to pour the meat into the chili that Hannah made. And most of the flavoring is going to be in the chili, so I'm not sure if we're going to need that much flavoring on the meat. The pot is really hot. I suggest you drain out all the liquid first. And drain out all the liquid. And make sure you're being very careful when you're holding the pot up. 2 people might be the best. Okay, that's good.
That's good, Nate. Okay. Hannah, come over and then tell her.
So now you're gonna mix it all up, and then you're gonna let it sit for about 4 hours. That way, the seasoning will sit in and it will taste really good.
Hi guys, so you see our mess right here, right? We're gonna clean up on the way. So we're just gonna start putting these in a recycling bin because Earth is better without all trash. So reduce, reuse, and recycle. Hey, I'm Samantha. I'm the camera girl, and I'm gonna go behind the scenes.
House up. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. It smells so good. You can smell all the pico and the cilantro and the chili sauce. It smells amazing. And over here, Sunday dish that the girls were making. It is the spinach mushroom whole wheat dish that the girls made with chicken. And then we also have the girls' broccoli, chicken, cheese casserole dish that we made. And typically, each one of these pans will last for 2 days worth of dinner. So if each dish lasts for 2 days, that's 2, 4, and then the chili is 6 days, and there's 7 days in a week. So this would typically last us for the week. This is why we call it Meal Prep Sundays, because it makes my week go easier, as well as you don't have to worry about, my oldest daughter don't have to worry about what she's taking to lunch. Face it, cafeteria food is just processed, high sodium, high fat content food. We have yet to move in a new direction or back to where those schools were preparing meals like when my mother was growing up back in 1950 and 1960. They actually prepped food and made fresh food for our parents in those days. But now everything is packaged, and all they're doing is throwing it in the oven, warming it up, and giving our kids high fat, high sodium, high cholesterol food, which inevitably makes their palate dead to real flavor. So she takes her lunch to school every day, and I do allow her to take something from the kitchen to school. Occasionally she'll take a sandwich, but for the girls and I, during the week, we simply eat like cheese and crackers, fruit, cheese crackers and fruit. We might have a turkey and cheese toast grilled sandwich, hot, kind of our version of panini, or we might have an avocado on toast sandwich, which is really good if you add some turkey bacon. It is delish, I'm telling you. Toast, avocado spread with some bacon for lunch, honey. Let me tell you, it is delicious. So we might have that for lunch, and sometimes we might even have something like oatmeal for lunch. And yes, I said oatmeal for lunch. It's a hot, healthy, nutritious meal, and we are not stuck in a box because it is a breakfast food. And besides, Who told you, who made the rule that you can't have breakfast food for lunch or dinner? Who made that rule? Who made that rule? Just think about it. You've been so indoctrinated by society, you typically think, oh, I can't have oatmeal for lunch. I can't have oatmeal for dinner. Who made that rule? Oatmeal is a perfectly healthy meal. Wheat, cream of wheat is a healthy meal. It's a healthy meal. So if that's what's in your pantry and you decide you want to have oatmeal or cream of wheat for breakfast or for lunch, and yes, for dinner, you can do that. Because who made the rule that you can't have hot cereal for dinner? I don't like that rule. And because I'm a homeschool mom, I teach my kids, think about some of the stuff that you've been indoctrinated with. You can't have breakfast for dinner. Why? Why can you not have a delicious breakfast for dinner? I don't know. It's not like you're gonna eat 2 waffles. If you're eating a French fries and hamburger for dinner and somebody goes, oh, well, you don't eat breakfast for dinner because it's high fat content. Well, if you're eating cheeseburgers and French fries, that is a high fat content meal, especially if you're not making it from home and from scratch. I'm almost certain of that. So anyways, stay tuned, like, subscribe, push the bell so that you can get our latest videos on this homeschool journey with the Sykes family. We appreciate you spending your afternoon time with us, or morning, or evening, whatever time of day it is. We're glad you're tuning in and enjoying this journey with us. And remember, live life in gratitude, because any other way is just a waste of your time, because this is a journey and we're on it together. May the force be with you. God's force, that is.